This is Sydney.
And I'm Sher. Here we are again with another challenge check-in where Sydney is reminding me why I left middle school.
Hear, hear.
All right, AI Don, get us started.
Welcome to this week's challenge check-in.
But before we get into this week's challenge check-in, we will share with you a few thoughts that have been on our minds.
Your mind, not my mind. Please leave me out of this.
The first category is inspiration from an unexpected source.
In this category, I'm going to share with you, Sher, inspiration from an unexpected source.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
I know.
Since Don just said it.
All right. I recently learned where Nike got Just Do It. Now, of course, if you don't know, you probably assume that Nike's Just Do It came from a very inspirational place, one of motivation, dedication, perseverance. Oh, but no, not exactly. Did you know, Sher, that Just Do It was inspired by the last words of Gary Gilmore, a convicted murderer who was executed in 1977?
In Utah.
He was.
Good grief.
So one of the marketers read an article that shared Gary Gilmore, among his last words were, "Just do it," said, "You know what? That's solid. That's gold. Let's go with that." And this shook me a little bit. I've reflected on it for weeks.
Thanks for ruining this for everyone.
But does it ruin it? Because here's what I took away. Here's the positive place I went.
Okay.
Because it actually changed their entire success story. They were failing. They were behind Reebok, but they shared a commercial of an older man running and said, "Just do it." And it changed everything. Suddenly, it went from athletes to anybody can do what they want to do. And it changed their entire projections. And I thought maybe it was because they thought, what is worse than you're about to die? And the attitude of just do it. What if we had that attitude for everything that we're doing? All the hard things, the things that we talk ourselves out of trying, the fear, the doubt. What if we did just say, what's the worst that can happen? Anyway, remember that next time you put on your Nikes.
Thank you for ruining that for me. But I do have good news. I don't actually own any Nikes.
Well, bad news for the beer house.
The next category is guess this sound.
Sydney wanted me to come up with some sound effects to play for her, and now Sydney is going to guess what they are.
Because when I was growing up on the radio, they had a segment where people would call in and the DJ would share sounds and you'd have to try to guess them.
Did they win money?
I don't remember what they won, but I really wanted to call in and do it. I tried several times, but I never got picked. But now it's my moment.
This is your moment to shine right here.
Let's just do this.
Okay. What's the worst that could happen? Are you ready for your first one?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm
nervous.
I'm
so
starting
nervous.
easy. Okay?
Don't say that.
No,
Say they're
for
all
real.
hard.
Okay. This one is just a little bit hard.
Okay.
It gets
ready.
worse from here.
I'm
This
a
is your moment to win
I'm
$1
a
million.
champion. Okay.
If you guess all 4 sounds correctly.
I cannot disappoint the 14-year-old myself.
Here you go. Okay, what is it, Sydney?
It is a dog who has gotten to the trash, the recycle bin, and is eating an aluminum can, probably a Dr. Pepper.
You got it.
What?
You got it. Yes. Sydney, 1 for 1.
What? Did I really? Are you
It's,
just like...
it's not a dog, but it's smashing a can. I think that counts.
I feel so satisfied right now.
Right?
Let's
You
stop
should.
here.
Okay, 1 for 1. All right, let's go. Next one. What is it, Sydney?
It is the next day after eating Mexican food.
You got it. 2 for 2.
Are you lying about...
That was Sydney's gut right
Yeah.
there. No, that was actually an alligator.
Oh, I thought I was right again.
You're not.
I just got...
But it was
Crushed,
a good, really
an
good
aluminum
guess.
can.
But you're at 50%.
Okay. So
So-
wait, it was an alligator?
It was an
It
alligator.
was not the day after Mexican food.
It could be that too, because it does sound a little. Could be.
All right, I'm
right.
ready.
Okay.
50% is like high school for me. I could do this.
One more time.
Mm-hmm. All right, it is diarrhea.
What is wrong with you? That was like the same answer. That's the same one you just gave. You cannot have that
Okay,
one.
fine. I'll take. Okay, it's when you have water in your mouth and you're just like, it's what my kids do. It's why when I walk into their bathroom after they brush their teeth and there's toothpaste on the ceiling, it's because of that. Did I get it right?
No.
Oh, not diarrhea, not aggressive washing.
No. This one made me laugh really hard because it is a creeping bug sound. I just want you to pretend that you're in bed and you are kind of awake, kind of asleep, and then you hear this.
No,
Can you imagine?
it's
if
not
you-
true.
I'm sorry. If you heard that in the middle of the night.
I'd be like, my kid's in here with diarrhea. Grab them up.
creeping bug sound. That's what it said. It's never wrong. Okay, last
I'm
sound.
ready. That is when you think you have a friend, but they abuse their power and they hurt your feelings and they crush your soul and they don't like you.
Correct. You did so good. You got 2 out of 5. Gosh, I can't even count. That was 4. You got 2 out of 4.
I'm not offended for saying that one was right. Now it's the sound of silence. You're abusive with your power.
I know, and it's so fun.
Now it's time to supercharge your vocab.
Now this category is when I give you a word to use that you don't know what it means, unless you do, and then you'll use it correctly. But you have to use it in a sentence correctly or else. The word is afternoonified.
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 After eating large amounts of tacos and beans, Sydney was afternoonified from it and needed to run to the toilet multiple times.
Close. That actually almost worked. This is a word used in the 1800s because these are my favorite to look up right now. It was a word used that meant smart.
Oh, that wasn't even remotely close.
It was kind of because if I was afternoonified after eating Mexican food, I would be smart enough to run
To the toilet.
So it almost worked.
I think if you're going to say this word, afternoonified, I think you need to say it differently.
How would you say it?
Afternoonified.
Oh, especially from the 1800s. I
yes.
also, you would need to wear a top hat and a bow tie.
You have to say it smugly.
You say it.
Afternoonified.
Afternoonified.
Oh, yes, Sydney, that was quite right. Afternoonified.
Okay, for the 1800s, I will do that. So here is another one then.
Okay.
That I have to do at this point, I believe. Arf, arf, and arf.
Oh, you sound so afternoonified. It's
Not to be confused with ar, 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 ar.
Arf, arf, and arf means sophisticated.
It's a figure of speech used to describe a drunken man.
Okay, I wasn't even close. Well, arf, arf, and arf is not afternoonified. Let's move on to the challenge check-in.
Our challenge this week was to do something kind and just share a little bit of hope and happiness in the form of a little seed. Plant a seed of joy. Did you do it, Sher? Did you?
Well, I'm kind of in a trend of just letting everyone do the challenges for me. I'm really good at that. So this is what I noticed. I noticed that my niece Danielle was really cool and went on walks with me. And my niece Haley helped me load my trailer. And my niece Tala went out of her way to give me a hug goodbye. And my nephew Josiah was really awesome and waited for me to dump the trailer sewage.
That's a big one.
There was, so he helped me with that. And my nephew Landon cooked me dinner. Steak, potatoes, corn. Yummy. Thanks everyone for being kind to me.
I like the idea that you took with having other people be kind to you.
Thanks.
You weren't necessarily kind to them.
I said thank you. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with the same approach, though. I will also tell you something that Ben did that was kind. He recently got me very comfy pajama pants, but also Mexican food. That's why the Mexican food talk is coming, because Ben did get me Mexican food, and it was delicious. So I thought the combination of getting me loose, comfy pants and Mexican food was probably the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. So thank you, Ben. Be sure to follow us on Sydney and Sher podcast on Instagram.
Have a good week.